name is Dominique, and today, for my historical figure speech, I will be reciting a small portion of President Barack Obama's election speech, which was recorded on November 4th, 2008. But before we begin the speech, let me go ahead and show you the audience. It's going to be a little bit unorthodox, but let's go ahead and show you. Have one right here in the center, have one off to the side, and then we have another off to the corner. Hopefully that will suffice, but in order to begin the speech, let's go ahead and begin. All right. There is a new dawn of American leadership is at hand. To those who would tear the world down, we will defeat you. To those who seek peace and security, we support you. And to all those who have wondered if America's beacon still burns as bright as tonight, we approve once more that the true strength of our nation comes not from the might of our arms or the scale of our will, but from the enduring power of our ideals, democracy, liberty, opportunity, and unwielding hope. That's the true genius of America. That America can change. Our unions can be perfected. What we've already achieved gives us hope for what we can and must achieve tomorrow. The election had many firsts and many stories will be told for the generations, but there's one on my mind about a woman who cast her ballot in Atlanta. She's a lot like millions of others who stood in line to make their voice heard in this election. Except for one thing, and Nixon Cooper is 106 years old. She was born just a generation past slavery, at a time there were no cars on the road or no planes in the sky, and someone like her could vote for the two reasons: because there was a woman and because of the color of her skin. And tonight, I think about all that she's seen throughout her century in America. The heartache and the hope and the struggle and the progress. The times where we were told that we can. And to the people who pressed on with that American creed. Now, to reflect on that point, I think it was a very inspiring point within the speech, because coming from a black male myself, you get rejected a lot, you know. A lot of people tell you can't do stuff, or a lot of people say you would never be able to achieve a goal, no matter what you look like or who you are. Getting told no, it hurts, you know. But to be inspired to continue to go for your goals, no matter what the outside influence is saying about you or how people think, it drives you to do better. And after I heard that speech, it's inspired me to continue to achieve my goals no matter what the outside influence is. Especially in the context of him making the speech too, the first black president of American history. A lot of the weight on the shoulders, a lot of pressure, and I understand in a way, perhaps not obviously being a president, but the act of doing something that's never been done before, you know, or act of doing something that is not even looked upon within your own community. That speech reminded me that anything is possible if you believe it, and that anything in America in particularly can be open to you as long as you grasp it and take it. So I've definitely honored to do a speech, a little speech from Barack Obama. Yeah, definitely touched me for sure, and definitely will keep that in mind. Thank you again for listening to my speech, and I appreciate that.